Archangel Michael says, "Your long-awaited blessing has been released." Heaven has already signed the approval for your miracle, and if you open your heart and receive this message before tonight, an extraordinary shift will take place in your life. The angels are already moving around you, and the chains that once held you back are breaking. This is your appointed moment, chosen and marked by God Himself, and He does not want you to miss it. Comment Amen below to declare that you receive this breakthrough. Listen carefully, for this is not an ordinary time. I have been sent to deliver a divine revelation. The prayers you have whispered in the silence, the tears you have hidden, and the burdens you have carried have reached the throne of God. The doors that were closed are about to open. The delays you faced were not denials, they were divine preparations. Your miracle is no longer pending, it is arriving, carrying the fingerprints of heaven and sealed by the promise of God's unfailing love. Do not doubt this moment, for it has been written since the beginning. God has been working behind the scenes, arranging people, places, and events for your favor. Even when you thought nothing was moving, the unseen hand of the Almighty was shifting everything in your favor. Tonight, align your heart with faith, because what you believe now will shape the blessing that is coming to you. Comment 11:11 if you believe that this is your appointed time. Beloved soul, you have been through seasons where the storms seemed endless and the nights felt longer than the days. But I tell you, those storms were shaping you, not destroying you. The wilderness was not meant to break you but to prepare you for the promised land ahead. The Lord has seen your endurance and counted every silent sacrifice. The reward for your patience is being released from the heavenly storehouses right now. It is closer than you think, and nothing can stop it. The Father wants you to know that His love for you has never wavered. Even in moments when you doubted Him, He carried you. When the weight was too much, He whispered strength into your spirit. When you stumbled, He surrounded you with His angels and lifted you back onto your path. And now, as this season shifts, He is saying to you, "My child, the time has come. The blessing is ready. The miracle is yours." This is not a coincidence. You were led here at this very moment because heaven is aligning with your destiny. There are no accidents in God's plan. You have been chosen to receive this word so that you may rise above every battle and every storm that once tried to hold you down. The chains of lack, fear, and doubt are breaking, and the favor of God is pouring over you like a mighty river. Comment 222 to affirm that you trust His divine timing. The angels are rejoicing even now, for you are stepping into a divine season. What once seemed impossible will suddenly become reality. The job you prayed for, the healing you hoped for, the reconciliation you longed for, and the open doors you sought are all being delivered. God is not finished with you. In fact, He is just beginning a new chapter filled with restoration, abundance, and grace beyond measure. The Spirit of the Lord is moving swiftly, and I feel the urgency to tell you, do not delay in opening your heart and receiving this promise. The heavens are wide open, and your name has been called before the throne. Every power of darkness that tried to delay your blessing has already been defeated. The Lion of Judah has roared over your situation, and victory has been declared. Hold on to your faith, for this is the moment you have been waiting for. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, the heavens are still speaking over you right now. I have been sent to remind you that this is not just another day, and this is not just another word passing by. This is the appointed time set by God Himself for your breakthrough to manifest. The miracle you have been waiting for is no longer delayed, no longer withheld, and no longer locked away. It has been released, and the angels are moving rapidly to bring it into your hands. You have cried silently when no one could see, and you have prayed when no one was listening. Every whisper, every tear, and every hidden hope has been gathered into the heart of God. He has not forgotten you, and He has not forsaken you. What was held back for so long is now being delivered. I see doors swinging open, blessings overflowing, and favor surrounding you in unexpected ways. Comment 333 to declare your faith over this word right now. The Spirit of the Lord is stirring your atmosphere. The resistance you have faced was never meant to destroy you but to refine you. God allowed certain delays not to punish you but to position you. Every obstacle, every challenge, and every setback was working together for your transformation. Your faith has been tested in the fire, but it has not been consumed. Instead, it has been purified, strengthened, and prepared to handle the weight of the blessing that is coming. Beloved, I see the weight on your shoulders, the burdens you thought you could not carry, but hear me clearly, they are being lifted at this very moment. God is exchanging your heaviness for His peace, your fear for His strength, and your lack for His abundance. This is your divine exchange, and nothing can stop what God has ordained for your life. What once seemed impossible is about to unfold right before your eyes because the God you serve moves beyond human understanding. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Heaven has heard your cries in the midnight hour. The Father has seen you stand in faith even when everything around you seemed to crumble. He has seen the sacrifices you have made, the forgiveness you have given, and the love you have shown even when it was not returned. None of it has gone unnoticed. The season of sowing in tears is ending, and the season of reaping in joy is beginning right now. Comment 555 if you are ready to step into your divine turnaround. I stand before you today, not with a message of uncertainty but with a promise from the throne of God. The chains that held your finances, your health, your relationships, and your peace are breaking in this very hour. The same God who parted the seas, who shut the mouths of lions, and who raised the dead is the same God moving in your life right now. He is not distant from your pain, and He is not unaware of your needs. He is present, active, and working for you in ways you cannot yet see. Do not be afraid of what lies ahead, for the Lord goes before you. The battle you are fighting is not yours to win alone. Heaven's armies are surrounding you, and I, Michael, along with the host of angels, have been commanded to stand guard over your life. Every attack of the enemy, every scheme designed to break you, and every trap set against you is being destroyed by divine power. You are not defenseless, you are divinely protected. Now is the moment to prepare your heart for what is coming. God is about to surprise you with sudden blessings that will exceed every expectation. Opportunities you never imagined will find you. Healing that seemed impossible will manifest. Restoration will come where loss once lived. You are not stepping into just another season, you are stepping into divine alignment, where the promises of God will meet the desires of your heart. Comment 12:12 if you believe this is your season of victory. Hold this close to your heart. Your name is being mentioned in rooms you have not yet entered, and your prayers are echoing in realms you cannot yet see. What you thought was delayed is arriving on time according to God's perfect plan. This is why the enemy tried so hard to discourage you, because he knows that when this blessing arrives, it will not only change your life but also the lives of those connected to you. Archangel Michael says, "Listen closely, beloved soul, for the heavens are still speaking over you right now. God has not brought you this far to leave you where you are. I see the spiritual battles you have fought in silence, the endless nights when you questioned if your prayers were even heard, and the days when you carried the weight of uncertainty on your shoulders. But hear me clearly, the Lord has been moving in your favor all along. What seemed delayed was never denied. Your pending miracle has already been signed, sealed, and released, and if you receive this with faith, your life will never remain the same." The Father says, "My child, I have seen the tears you cried when no one else did. I have felt the heaviness in your heart when you thought no one understood. I have heard your every prayer, even the ones you could not speak out loud. The time has come for answers, for restoration, and for divine turnaround. The angels have already gone ahead of you, clearing the path and breaking the chains that once limited you. Prepare yourself, for your breakthrough is unfolding even now." Comment 777 to confirm you receive this blessing in faith. Every season of pain you endured had a purpose, and every storm you walked through was shaping you for this moment. The Lord allowed the shaking not to destroy you but to position you for His glory. He is aligning you with divine timing, placing you exactly where you need to be, and surrounding you with favor that no man can take away. The pieces of your life that once seemed scattered are coming together perfectly. Soon, you will look back and see how every delay worked for your good. I see doors swinging wide open before you, doors that were once locked and guarded. Where there was rejection, there will now be acceptance. Where there was lack, there will now be overflow. Where there was sickness, healing will flow like a river. This is the shift you have been praying for, and it is happening now because heaven has authorized it. What you thought would take years will happen suddenly, for the power of God is never bound by time. Do not let fear or doubt steal this moment from you. The enemy has tried to distract you, to convince you that nothing is changing, but I tell you this, the atmosphere around you is shifting. The Lord is commanding His angels to release divine favor over your life. Opportunities you thought were lost will return to you. Relationships that were broken will be restored in God's perfect way. The blessings being prepared for you are greater than you have imagined, because the Father delights in giving you more than you ask for. Comment 999 if you trust His timing over your own. Beloved, remember that you are chosen. You were set apart long before you were born, and the hand of God has been upon you since the beginning. The battles you faced were not signs of abandonment but evidence of the greatness within you. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. The enemy does not attack what has no purpose, he fights against those carrying divine destiny. That is why you have been through storms others could not endure, but you are still standing. That is proof that God's hand is upon you, and nothing formed against you will prosper. I want you to feel this truth deep in your spirit. God is making a way for you right now. Even when you cannot see it, He is working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail of your breakthrough. While others may doubt, you will see undeniable proof of His presence in your life. He is going before you to prepare the blessing, walking beside you to strengthen your steps, and covering you from behind to protect you from every hidden attack. Heaven rejoices over you in this very moment because your faith has reached the throne. The blessings being released are not ordinary, they are supernatural. The Father is rewriting your story, removing the pain of the past, and replacing it with joy, favor, and abundance. You will step into a season where everything begins to align, spiritually, emotionally, financially, and physically. The walls that once surrounded your promise are crumbling, and you are being ushered into divine freedom. Beloved soul, trust what you cannot yet see. The Lord has already spoken, and when He decrees a thing, it cannot be stopped. Every blessing that has your name on it is being released into your life right now. Do not grow weary, for the wait is over. Angels are descending with answers, and the miracle you prayed for is already finding its way into your hands. Comment 1010 if you are ready to receive what God has prepared for you. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, stay with me because what I am about to share carries the weight of heaven's authority over your life." God is declaring over you right now that your pending miracle has already been approved and is being released into your reality. You are standing on the edge of a divine shift that will change everything about your present and your future. Nothing can stop what has been sealed by the hand of the Almighty. Every prayer you thought went unheard has been answered, and every tear you thought was forgotten has been collected. Your breakthrough is not coming someday, it is arriving now. The Spirit of the Lord is surrounding you in this very moment. He has been moving in places you cannot see, preparing paths you have yet to walk, and aligning blessings you have not even imagined. You have been through a long season of waiting, of trials, of carrying burdens in silence, but I am sent to tell you that the heavens have opened over you. The chains of delay are broken, the spirit of lack is defeated, and the river of God's abundance is flowing straight into your life. Comment 15:15 if you believe this is your confirmation today. Do not let the weight of yesterday keep you from stepping into what God is doing right now. The Father has declared that your story is shifting, and this time, no power of darkness can reverse it. The closed doors of the past were not rejections, they were redirections to bring you into the fullness of His plan. What you thought you lost was never meant to harm you, for God was protecting you from less so He could prepare you for more. Now, the season of waiting has ended, and the appointed time of fulfillment has come. I see angels being dispatched into your circumstances right now. They are carrying instructions straight from the throne room of heaven. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. Where there was sorrow, there will be joy. Where there was sickness, there will be restoration. God has already declared victory over every battle you face, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. The light of His glory is breaking through every shadow that once surrounded your life. Beloved, hear me clearly, you are not here by accident. You were drawn to these words because God has been calling you into a deeper season of alignment with Him. You are chosen, set apart, and marked for divine favor. The struggles you endured were not evidence of God's absence, they were the very places where His power was shaping you. Every setback was setting you up for a greater comeback. Every closed door was preparing you for a door that only God Himself could open. The Father has seen how faithfully you held on even when everything around you told you to give up. He has seen the nights when your pillow carried the weight of your silent tears and the days when you smiled through your pain. Not a single moment of your journey has gone unnoticed by heaven. Today, God is restoring what was lost, multiplying what remained, and releasing what was promised. Comment 17:17 to declare that you are stepping into your divine restoration. The battles you faced were never meant to break you, they were designed to build you. The enemy tried to shake your faith because he saw the magnitude of the blessing that was waiting for you. But what the enemy meant for harm, God is now turning for your good. You survived what others could not, and that alone is proof of God's hand upon your life. You are stepping into a season where every closed chapter will make sense, and every unanswered question will be met with divine revelation. Even now, God is aligning people, places, and opportunities on your behalf. The financial breakthrough you prayed for is being released. The healing you have been waiting for is manifesting. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The relationships that were broken are being mended by His hand. You are about to witness the manifestation of promises you once thought were impossible. The Lord is making a way where there seemed to be no way, and His favor will distinguish you in every area of your life. The time for hesitation is over. The Spirit of the Lord is calling you to walk boldly into this season of blessing. Do not allow fear, doubt, or the voices of others to hold you back from receiving what is already yours. The miracle has been signed in heaven and is now being delivered into your hands. You are moving from waiting to walking, from hoping to receiving, and from praying to living in the fullness of God's promise. Beloved, you are covered, protected, and chosen. The angels are surrounding you, the heavens are open over you, and the hand of God is moving mightily on your behalf. Trust Him fully in this moment, for everything is shifting in your favor. Your blessing is closer than you think, and your miracle is already set in motion. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, stay still for a moment and allow your spirit to receive this divine word." The Lord is whispering over you right now, and heaven has moved on your behalf. What was once pending has now been signed and approved in the courts of heaven. The blessing you have prayed for, the miracle you have longed for, and the breakthrough you thought was far away are all being released into your life. There is a shift happening in your atmosphere, and it carries the fingerprints of God Himself. I see angels positioned around you at this very moment, and they are carrying instructions straight from the throne of grace. The delays are over. The chains that held you back are broken. The closed doors are unlocking, and the answers you have been waiting for are about to manifest. The Father is saying, "My child, I have prepared something greater than you imagined, and now is the time to receive it." Comment 777 to declare that this promise belongs to you. Beloved, the battles you have faced were never meant to destroy you. They were shaping you for the glory that is about to be revealed in your life. The pain, the rejection, the sleepless nights, and the silent tears have all been seen by God. None of it was wasted. He has been working in secret places, aligning the pieces of your life for His divine plan. What once seemed out of reach is being placed directly into your hands, and it will happen suddenly, faster than you expect. Do not let fear take root in your heart. The enemy has tried to convince you that nothing is changing, but I tell you with divine certainty, everything is shifting right now. You are being positioned for unprecedented favor, and every spiritual barrier that has stood in your way is being torn down by the power of God. He has commanded His angels to surround you, to go before you, and to prepare the way for your blessing to arrive without delay. The Father has seen how faithfully you endured. He watched as you stood firm in moments when giving up seemed easier. You prayed when you had no strength, and you believed when everything around you seemed hopeless. Because of your faithfulness, you are stepping into a season of divine acceleration. What you thought would take years will happen in days. Where you expected resistance, God will give you victory. Where you once felt forgotten, you will be celebrated. I am sent to tell you this: you are chosen, you are favored, and you are protected. The hand of the Lord has been upon you since the beginning, guiding your steps, even when you did not see it. There is no power, no darkness, and no opposition that can stand against what God has ordained for you. Your name has been written on blessings that cannot be stolen, and the favor over your life is unshakable. Comment 11:11 if you believe this is your season of overflow. Beloved soul, heaven has already prepared the answers to your prayers. The healing you seek is on its way. The provision you need has already been released. The restoration you prayed for is unfolding even now. You will soon see divine connections, unexpected opportunities, and supernatural breakthroughs in every area of your life. God has heard your cries, and His answer is yes. The time for struggle is ending, and the time for fulfillment has arrived. Do not focus on what you see in the natural, for God is working in the unseen. While you are standing in faith, He is moving mountains on your behalf. He is bringing people into alignment to bless you, opening doors that no man can close, and silencing every voice that rises against you. What the enemy thought he had stolen, God is returning to you multiplied, pressed down, and overflowing. This is your divine restoration. Beloved, keep your heart steady and your faith unshaken. What is being released into your life will not just change your circumstances, it will transform your destiny. This is the season where testimonies will flow from your lips, where you will stand amazed at the goodness of God, and where you will know without a doubt that His promises never fail. The same God who created the heavens and the earth is the same God who is now fighting for you, blessing you, and lifting you higher. I am commanded to tell you this with urgency. Open your heart and receive this word fully. Do not doubt. Do not delay. The heavens are open, and the angels are moving swiftly. This is the time to step boldly into faith, for your miracle has already been released. Comment 333 to declare your trust in God's timing and His plan for your life. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, remain still in your heart and listen closely, for the Spirit of the Lord is moving around you right now. Heaven has declared over you that the delay is over, and the blessing you have been praying for has already been released. The angels are positioned to deliver what has been promised, and God is aligning everything for your good. You are not here by chance. This is your divine appointment, your moment of confirmation. The miracle is no longer on its way, it is here, unfolding even as you receive these words. The Father has heard the cries you thought no one knew about. He has seen the sacrifices you made, the pain you endured, and the moments you chose faith over fear. Every silent prayer, every midnight tear, and every battle fought in secret has been counted in heaven. None of it was wasted. God is now bringing beauty from ashes and turning every sorrow into joy. You are stepping into a season where His favor will surround you like a shield, and His glory will be revealed through your life. Comment 222 to affirm that you trust His divine plan today. Beloved, I see chains breaking off your life right now, chains of fear, chains of doubt, chains of limitation, and chains of delay. What once held you back will hold you no more. The enemy has tried to distract you, discourage you, and detour you from your purpose, but the hand of God is stronger than every attack that came against you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, for the Lord has assigned angels to fight on your behalf. You are not alone in this battle. Heaven's armies are surrounding you. Do not be moved by what you see, for God is working in the unseen. The answers to your prayers are already released. The breakthrough you have been waiting for is already set in motion. You may not understand the path you are walking right now, but trust this: the Lord goes before you, preparing the way, clearing every obstacle, and positioning you for victory. What seemed impossible is about to become your testimony, for nothing is too hard for God. Beloved soul, the shaking you have felt in your life was never meant to break you. It was preparing you. The delays, the losses, and the unanswered questions were all part of your divine refinement. The Father was strengthening you, deepening your faith, and aligning you with His perfect timing. You were never forgotten. Every closed door you faced is now being unlocked, and what you thought you missed will return multiplied. Comment 1212 if you believe restoration is coming to your life. The Spirit of the Lord is saying, "Behold, I am doing a new thing." This new season is not like the last. The pain of the past will not follow you here. The struggles that defined yesterday will not limit your tomorrow. You are entering into a time where blessings will overtake you, where favor will locate you, and where the goodness of God will be undeniable in your life. The waiting has stretched you, but now it is your faith that is unlocking heaven's abundance. I am sent to remind you today that your name is known in heaven. The Father has written your story with love, care, and divine purpose. The enemy wanted you to believe that you were forgotten, but God says, "I have engraved you on the palms of my hands." You are chosen, set apart, and marked for greatness. The opposition you faced is proof of the destiny you carry. What the enemy tried to destroy, God is turning into the very thing that will elevate you. Beloved, I see restoration flowing into every area of your life. Where there was lack, there will be provision. Where there was pain, there will be healing. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. The broken pieces of your past are being gathered by the Master's hand, and He is creating something far more beautiful than you imagined. Every promise that God has spoken over you is still alive, and it will not return void. Now is the time to stand firm in your faith and refuse to be moved by what surrounds you. You are entering into a season where the impossible will bow before the name of the Lord. Divine connections are being established, opportunities are being released, and breakthroughs are being delivered into your hands. You will soon testify of the Lord's goodness, for He is making a way where there seemed to be no way. Comment 555 if you are ready to walk into your new season of blessing. Beloved soul, heaven is rejoicing over you because you have held on through the storm. What is coming will not just answer your prayers but exceed them beyond what you can comprehend. God's favor is going before you, His power is resting upon you, and His angels are surrounding you. You are protected, you are chosen, and you are deeply loved. This is the hour where your life changes forever, and nothing can stop what God has begun. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, stay close and keep your heart open, for heaven is still speaking over you right now." The Spirit of the Lord is moving with power, and the miracle you have been waiting for is no longer pending. It has been signed, sealed, and released by the hand of God. You have been led here at this very moment because the heavens want you to know that your prayers have been heard, your tears have been seen, and your breakthrough is already on its way to your life. This is not coincidence, this is divine alignment. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The Father says, "My child, do not fear, for I have gone before you to prepare the way. I have commanded my angels to clear your path and to bring forth blessings that your heart has long desired." You are stepping into a season where the supernatural will become your reality. Things you thought were impossible will suddenly shift in your favor. Unexpected opportunities, divine connections, and miraculous turnarounds are coming toward you faster than you imagined. Comment 999 if you are ready to receive the manifestation of God's promises over your life. Beloved, you have endured seasons where everything seemed silent, where prayers felt unanswered and hope felt distant. But what you could not see was the work God was doing behind the scenes. Every battle, every delay, and every setback was aligning you with His perfect plan. He allowed the shaking not to harm you but to build your faith and prepare you for greater blessings. You are stepping into the place you were always meant to reach. This is the appointed time heaven has written for you. I see angels moving around you right now, preparing to deliver the miracle God has assigned to your name. These are blessings no one can take, favor no one can stop, and breakthroughs no one can reverse. The Lord Himself has authored this next chapter of your life, and it is filled with restoration, increase, and divine abundance. What was broken will be made whole, what was delayed will be accelerated, and what was lost will return multiplied. Beloved soul, hold tightly to your faith, for the Lord is rewarding those who did not give up. He has seen the times you pressed forward when it would have been easier to stop. He has seen the tears you cried in silence, the prayers you whispered when no one was listening, and the hope you carried even when everything around you told you to let go. Because you chose to believe, even when the storm raged, God is now pouring out blessings that you will not have room enough to contain. This is a season of divine restoration. God is returning what the enemy tried to steal from you. Health is being restored. Relationships are being healed. Finances are being released. Opportunities are being aligned in your favor. What once seemed permanently closed is being opened by the authority of heaven. Your name is being mentioned in places you have not yet stepped into, and the doors prepared for you cannot be shut. Comment 17:17 to declare that you are walking into your divine restoration today. Beloved, you are stepping into a new dimension of favor where God's promises will come alive before your eyes. The wilderness you walked through was necessary, but it is not your final destination. You are moving from lack to abundance, from waiting to receiving, and from prayers to testimonies. The Father is declaring over you, this is your season of overflow. Expect sudden miracles, unexpected provisions, and supernatural breakthroughs that will leave you in awe of His goodness. The battles you fought were never meant to define you but to refine you. The Lord allowed the trials not because He abandoned you, but because He was preparing you for greater glory. The depth of your struggle is a sign of the magnitude of your calling. The enemy fought you because he knew what was coming, but what he feared most is now being released, your divine victory. You are stepping into a time where the power of God will be visible in your life like never before. Beloved soul, this is your confirmation that you are not forgotten, not forsaken, and not overlooked. The same God who calms the seas, who commands the heavens, and who breathes life into all creation is the God who fights for you, blesses you, and covers you. His promises are yes and amen, and what He has spoken concerning your life will come to pass. This blessing is not about to happen, it is already unfolding right now, and nothing can stand against it. Comment 10:10 if you are ready to step into the fullness of your divine inheritance, where your prayers, your faith, and your endurance meet the goodness of God in overflowing measure. Beloved, heaven is celebrating you because your waiting season has ended. What is coming is greater than what you lost, brighter than what you imagined, and more beautiful than you dared to hope. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, open your heart fully, for the heavens are declaring over you at this very moment." God is moving mightily in your life, and your pending miracle has already been released. The battles you have faced, the silent prayers you whispered, and the tears you cried in secret have all reached the throne of the Almighty. This is your confirmation, you are standing in the middle of your breakthrough season. Nothing can block what God has ordained for you, and no force of darkness can delay what He has already signed into motion. Beloved, I have been sent to remind you that you are not forgotten, not abandoned, and not overlooked. The Father has been watching over you every single day of your journey. He has seen your struggles, your sacrifices, and your faith when no one else understood. What you thought was silence was God working behind the scenes. He has been aligning the right people, preparing the right opportunities, and removing what was never meant for you. Today, His plans are unfolding, and your miracle is closer than you can imagine. Comment 11:11 if you believe God's timing is perfect for your life. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You have carried heavy burdens, but the Lord says, "It is finished." The chains of limitation are breaking. The spirit of delay has been defeated. The obstacles that stood before you are being removed one by one. You are stepping into a divine season where blessings will overtake you, favor will locate you, and unexpected miracles will flow into your life. Every promise God has spoken is alive, and now is the time for it to manifest. Beloved, the Lord is doing something new in your life. The old doors that once remained closed are swinging open. The walls that once stood tall are falling. You are walking into places you never thought you would reach, and opportunities you once considered impossible will come knocking at your door. This is not the result of chance but the power of God's divine orchestration over your destiny. The angels are moving quickly, and heaven is aligning everything for your good. I see divine restoration being released into your life right now. Where there was loss, there will be increase. Where there was sickness, there will be healing. Where there was lack, there will be abundance. God is not only giving back what was taken from you but multiplying it beyond measure. This is the season where everything begins to shift in your favor because the Father has remembered you. Comment 777 to affirm that you are ready for this restoration. Beloved soul, your patience has not gone unnoticed. You waited when others gave up. You prayed when nothing seemed to change. You believed even when every circumstance tried to convince you otherwise. The Lord is rewarding your faithfulness. He is placing His favor over your name, causing blessings to chase you down and overflow into every area of your life. You will soon see why the wait was necessary, for what God is releasing is greater than what you imagined. Heaven's armies have been assigned to protect you. Every trap set against you is being destroyed. Every weapon formed against you is being dismantled. The schemes of the enemy are being exposed, and every curse spoken over your life is being reversed. The Father's hand is covering you, guiding you, and surrounding you with divine protection. You are walking under an open heaven, and nothing can stop what has already been decreed. Beloved, you are stepping into a divine exchange where your pain turns to joy, your sorrow turns to laughter, and your waiting turns to fulfillment. The dry places of your life are being watered by God's abundance. The years you thought were wasted are being redeemed, and the season of disappointment is coming to an end. You are about to witness testimonies flowing from your life that will inspire others to believe in God's power. Do not doubt what is unfolding before you, for this is the hour where everything begins to change. The Father is saying, "My child, the promises I made to you are not forgotten. I have prepared blessings that no eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no heart has imagined." Stand firm in your faith, for the manifestations are closer than you think. Comment 555 to confirm you are ready to receive your appointed blessing. Beloved soul, this is your moment. The breakthrough is here, the healing is manifesting, and the doors of abundance are opening wide. You are stepping into a season where God's goodness will overtake you. What once felt delayed will now happen suddenly. Heaven rejoices over you, and the Lord Himself has gone before you to prepare every step. This is your confirmation. Your miracle is not coming, it has already been released. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, hear me now, for this moment carries divine urgency." The heavens are declaring over you that the season of waiting is finished, and the miracle you have been praying for has already been released into your life. Every prayer you whispered, every tear you cried, and every moment you held on when giving up felt easier has reached the throne of the Almighty. You are standing on the edge of divine fulfillment, and nothing can stop what God has already prepared for you. Beloved, God has seen your journey, the battles fought in silence, the weight you carried without anyone knowing, and the sacrifices you made even when it cost you greatly. You were not overlooked, not even for a moment. The delays you faced were not denials, they were divine positioning. The Father was carefully preparing the blessing so that when it arrived, it would be perfect and complete. Now the heavens have opened, and angels have been dispatched to deliver what belongs to you. Comment 333 to declare that this is your moment of breakthrough. This is the season where the impossible will become possible for you. The walls you thought could never fall are crumbling. The doors you thought would never open are unlocking. Situations that seemed unchangeable are being rewritten by the hand of God. He is moving in places you cannot see, rearranging people, resources, and opportunities so that everything aligns for your favor. Beloved, prepare your heart, for sudden shifts and divine turnarounds are coming swiftly. I see restoration flowing like a river into your life right now. What you thought was lost forever is returning multiplied. The relationships you prayed over, the finances you struggled with, the healing you sought, all of it is being restored. God is releasing double for every hardship you endured, and you are stepping into a season where joy will overflow. You will not leave this chapter empty-handed, for the Father is filling your life with blessings beyond your imagination. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Beloved soul, you must know this: you are chosen, set apart, and deeply loved by God. You were marked for divine favor before you were even born. The battles you fought were evidence of the greatness placed within you. The enemy tried to break you because he feared the destiny you carry, but he has failed. Every weapon formed against you has been shattered, and every curse spoken over you has been reversed by the power of God. You are covered, protected, and unstoppable. The Spirit of the Lord is saying, "Be still, my child, and watch what I am about to do." The season of waiting has passed, and the appointed time is here. Divine connections are being made on your behalf, unexpected opportunities are rising before you, and supernatural favor is locating you. What once felt delayed will now happen suddenly, and the blessings prepared for you will flow into every area of your life. Comment 12:12 if you believe this is your time to walk into the promises of God. Beloved, I see chains breaking from your life, chains of fear, chains of doubt, and chains of limitation. Where the enemy tried to hold you captive, the power of God is setting you free. The plans designed to harm you are being turned around for your good. Every setback is transforming into a setup for your next season of elevation. The Lord is lifting you higher, placing you in positions you once thought were out of reach, and surrounding you with favor wherever you go. Archangel Michael says, "Today the heavens are trembling, and the angels are in awe because you still do not know what happened last night." Something divine unfolded in the unseen realm, and its power is reaching you now. This moment is not ordinary, and I have been sent to awaken your heart to the truth before it is too late. If you believe God is working in your life, comment Amen right now to declare your faith. Do not let this pass you by, for this is your last chance to open your heart before the blessings unfold in ways you cannot imagine. Last night, a battle was fought in the heavens for your soul, your family, and your destiny. The forces of darkness tried to surround you, but the hand of God moved with authority, sending His angels to guard you through the night. You are here today because heaven fought for you when you could not see it. God's divine shield was upon you, and nothing could destroy the purpose He has placed within you. I was sent to deliver this truth to you, so you do not walk in doubt but in the confidence of God's everlasting protection. There are moments in life when heaven speaks louder than your fears, and last night was one of those moments. The Lord has declared victory over battles you never even knew existed. His presence stood between you and the plans of the enemy, and His mercy poured over your life like a river. This is why you are reading this now, because God wants you to know you are chosen, favored, and deeply loved. If you trust this divine protection over your life, comment 11:11 to affirm your faith. You must understand, beloved soul, that the events of last night were not random. They were divine alignments orchestrated by God Himself to push you toward your breakthrough. Every closed door, every unanswered prayer, every delay you faced has been shifting into place for this very season. What the enemy planned to harm you, God has turned into a testimony that will shake the ground beneath your doubts. Heaven is declaring that a new chapter has begun for you, and you must walk into it with unwavering trust. Listen carefully, for this is urgent. There is a window of grace open right now, and God is calling you to step into it with faith. Do not delay, for the spiritual realm moves quickly when divine instructions are released. If you are reading this, it is because you were chosen to receive this confirmation. God's favor surrounds you like a shield, and His angels are watching over every step you take. You are not forgotten, and you are not abandoned. The Lord has placed His seal upon you, marking you for blessings that cannot be stolen. Last night, the heavenly scrolls were opened, and your name was spoken in the courts of heaven. Promises once delayed are now being released into your life. Your prayers have reached the throne, and God has commanded a shift in your story. If you believe the doors of heaven are opening for you right now, comment 222 to declare your trust in His timing. Do not allow fear to take hold of your heart. The enemy wants you to believe that you are forgotten, but the opposite is true. God has remembered you, and your faith has placed you in the center of His divine plan. Every trial you endured was preparing you for the glory about to unfold. This is the moment where miracles become reality and prayers turn into testimonies. There is a stirring in the heavens, and the angels are rejoicing because they have seen the blessings set apart for you. They are standing at the gates of your breakthrough, ready to deliver what has been prepared for your life. God is moving pieces you cannot see and aligning hearts, opportunities, and resources for your divine favor. You are stepping into a season of restoration, healing, and unimaginable breakthroughs. I must remind you, beloved, that faith is the key to unlocking what God has promised. Do not let doubt silence your blessings. Stand firm, for the Creator of heaven and earth is fighting for you. When He speaks, nothing can stand against His will. Every mountain in your path is being moved, and every storm surrounding you is being calmed by His voice. This is the moment to believe, even if your eyes cannot yet see it. The angels are ready, and heaven is watching your response. Do not turn away from this divine revelation. Open your heart fully, surrender your fears, and trust that God is already ahead of you, making a way where there seems to be none. His power knows no limits, and His love for you has no measure. What He began last night, He will finish, and it will bring glory to His name through your life. Archangel Michael says, "The heavens are still trembling, and the angels remain in awe because of what unfolded last night." Something sacred shifted in the spiritual realm, and you are standing at the edge of its manifestation right now. God has set divine movements into place that cannot be stopped, and I have been sent to ensure you do not miss what He has prepared for you. If you believe God is working on your behalf, comment 333 right now to declare your faith and stand firm in His promises. Last night, the heavenly armies descended to guard you while you slept. There was a clash between light and darkness, and the plans meant to harm you were scattered by the authority of the Most High. You survived the unseen battle not by chance but by divine purpose. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Every tear you have shed, every burden you have carried, has reached the throne of God, and His mercy was poured upon your life. This is why you are here at this moment, reading these words, because heaven has aligned this moment for your breakthrough. There are seasons when God moves in silence, and then there are moments when He moves with power so great that all of heaven stands still. Last night was one of those moments. The Lord spoke over your destiny, and the chains that bound you began to break. Prayers that seemed unanswered have been released into your favor, and doors that felt forever closed are beginning to open. This is not coincidence but divine timing. Your life is entering a season where miracles will become your reality, and testimonies will flow from your lips. The angels are watching over you, beloved, and their wings are stretched wide to shield you from every hidden attack. There were traps set against you, but none of them succeeded because the Lord declared you untouchable. You are marked by heaven, chosen by name, and carried in the hands of the Almighty. Every step you take is ordered by God, and no power of darkness can alter the path He has written for you. If you trust this protection over your life, comment 555 to confirm your belief in God's shield around you. The spiritual realm is alive with movement, and heaven has dispatched warriors to stand guard around your destiny. I was among them, leading the charge to ensure your name was lifted before the throne. The battle was fierce, but the victory is yours because God Himself fought for you. Remember this always: when God fights for you, no weapon formed against you can prosper. You were not preserved for no reason, you were saved for a purpose far greater than you know. Beloved soul, you must understand this truth: God has chosen you. Among millions, He has placed His hand upon your life and declared you set apart. Your pain was not wasted, your struggles were not unnoticed, and your prayers were not ignored. Every challenge you faced was shaping you for the calling that is now unfolding. Last night marked a turning point, a divine shift, where your story began to align fully with God's perfect will. The waiting season is ending, and the doors of favor are opening before you now. Do not let fear grip your heart in this hour. The same God who commands the stars by name has commanded blessings into your life. The same voice that calmed the raging seas is calming the storm surrounding you. Every delay, every detour, and every unanswered question is now being rearranged for your good. Heaven is orchestrating details you cannot yet see, and soon you will stand in awe of how perfectly God has aligned everything for your breakthrough. There is power in your faith, and the angels respond to the words you speak in belief. Do not speak defeat, beloved, but declare victory even before it arrives. The Lord has already gone before you to prepare the way, and His promises cannot return void. If you have been waiting for a sign, this is it, the confirmation your heart has longed for. God has heard you, He has seen you, and He is moving now in ways that will exceed your deepest prayers. The heavens are rejoicing, for your name has been lifted higher than you know. Scrolls were opened last night, and blessings long held back have been released. There is a fresh wind of favor blowing over your life, carrying restoration to what was lost and multiplying what remains. Every promise God spoke over you is coming into alignment, and no force in existence can delay what He has declared. If you believe your season of miracles has arrived, comment 777 to step into agreement with heaven's plan. Beloved, keep your heart open and your spirit surrendered, for what God is doing in this season is unlike anything you have seen before. The attacks you faced were evidence of the greatness inside you. The resistance you endured revealed the weight of the blessings awaiting you. Hold on to your faith and stay rooted in God's love, for the promises written over your life are unfolding now. The battle has been won, the victory has been spoken, and the time to walk into your destiny has arrived. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven is still in awe of what unfolded last night, and the spiritual realm has not been silent since. There was a divine intervention, a shift so powerful that even the angels bowed before the glory of God's plan. You are standing in the aftermath of a heavenly battle that was fought on your behalf. This moment has been prepared for you, and nothing about it is ordinary. If you believe God has chosen you for this season, comment 999 to declare your trust in His perfect will. Beloved soul, the events of last night were not hidden from heaven, and they are not meant to remain hidden from you. While the world around you slept, the Lord released His angels to war against forces that sought to derail your destiny. I led them as we stood guard over your life, protecting every prayer, every promise, and every plan that God has ordained for you. The enemy tried to close doors meant to bless you, but the hand of God moved swiftly, tearing down every scheme and breaking every chain meant to bind you. Understand this: you are alive right now because God's mercy prevailed. Where the enemy sought to harm you, God built a wall of fire around you. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase, just 9 words long, that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Where darkness attempted to silence your hope, heaven spoke louder, declaring victory over your name. What happened last night was not random, it was intentional. You have been preserved for a divine purpose that cannot be stopped. No force on earth or in the spiritual realm has authority to cancel what the Creator has ordained. There are seasons in life when God moves quietly, and there are seasons when He moves with power so great that everything in existence must take notice. Last night was a season of power. Divine decrees were spoken over your life, and the heavens opened to pour out favor, healing, and restoration. Doors long shut are being unlocked, relationships are being mended, and opportunities are aligning in ways you cannot yet see. If you believe God's timing is perfect for your breakthrough, comment 1010 to step into agreement with His plan. Beloved, you must hold on to this truth: God has not forgotten you. Every tear you cried was collected, and every prayer you whispered was heard. The silence you faced was never rejection but preparation. Heaven has been aligning your steps, waiting for this exact moment to release blessings that were preserved specifically for you. What was delayed is no longer denied. What was withheld is being released. What was lost is being restored sevenfold. You have been chosen by name, set apart by God Himself, and sealed with His protection. Last night, while darkness plotted in secret, your name was spoken in the courts of heaven. Angels were dispatched with instructions concerning your destiny, carrying answers to prayers you thought had been forgotten. The Lord has declared, it is time, and no power of darkness can stand against His word. You are stepping into a new chapter where your story will glorify His name. I tell you this with urgency because your faith must rise to meet the blessings coming your way. Do not let fear or doubt rob you of what God has already written for you. The Lord is calling you to trust beyond what your eyes can see and to believe beyond what your circumstances show. When the enemy whispers lies, remember this: the Creator of heaven and earth has already decided your victory. His hand is upon you, His angels surround you, and His Spirit goes before you to make the way straight. Heaven is celebrating even now, for your breakthrough has been released. The sound of rejoicing fills the throne room as scrolls are being unsealed, revealing promises written over your life since the beginning of time. What you thought was impossible is becoming possible by His power. What you believed was over is being renewed by His grace. God is bringing you into alignment with His divine plan, and the transformation unfolding in your life will leave no doubt that His hand is upon you. Do not be distracted by what you see around you, beloved. The battle you are facing is not against flesh and blood but against powers you cannot see. Yet even in this, you have already won because the Lord fights for you. When He commands, every storm must cease. When He speaks, every mountain must move. His presence is stronger than any opposition, and His promises are unshakable. If you believe the victory has already been won, comment 12:12 to affirm your faith in His power. Beloved, listen closely. The time to walk boldly into your destiny is now. Do not allow fear to chain you to your past or doubt to hold you from your future. You are covered, you are protected, and you are deeply loved by the Creator who formed you. Last night marked the beginning of a divine turning point in your life. From this moment forward, expect doors to open suddenly, expect miracles to manifest swiftly, and expect breakthroughs to arrive abundantly. Heaven has moved, and now it is your time to rise. Archangel Michael says, "The angels are still gathered, whispering in awe about what happened last night, because the magnitude of God's movement was beyond anything seen in a long time." The heavens opened, beloved, and the power of the Almighty swept through realms both seen and unseen. Chains were broken, assignments of darkness were cancelled, and blessings long delayed were set into motion. This is why you cannot walk away from this moment casually. If you believe God is shifting your life into a divine season, comment 15:15 to stand in agreement with heaven. Last night, your name echoed in the heavenly courts, and scrolls containing your destiny were unsealed. The Lord reviewed the promises written over your life and commanded angels to deliver what has been held back. It was not by accident but by divine orchestration. The enemy tried to block your blessings, but heaven's decree silenced every accusation against you. The weight of your struggles was lifted, and the path before you has begun to clear. This is the reason your spirit feels stirred today, because something has shifted permanently in your favor. Beloved soul, I need you to understand the depth of God's love for you. While you were unaware, the King of Kings declared over your life that you are chosen, set apart, and protected. Every force that rose against you has been scattered. You may not see it yet with your natural eyes, but the victory is already established. God's hand has been on you since the beginning, and last night, He reaffirmed His covenant over your life. Your prayers have not been forgotten, and your faith has not been wasted. There is power in this hour, and the Spirit of God is calling you to rise higher in faith. What was broken is being restored, and what was stolen is being returned to you sevenfold. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch, and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Miracles are no longer a distant promise, they are at your door, ready to unfold in your life. Divine alignments are happening right now, and the Lord is positioning you for favor you cannot yet comprehend. If you believe restoration is coming, comment 1717 to declare your trust in His timing. Heaven has assigned angels to guard the blessings that are now being released into your hands. We have stood at your side through battles unseen, shielding you from harm and protecting what belongs to you. Every hidden snare set against you has been exposed and destroyed. Every delay has been reversed, and every obstacle is being moved out of your path. You are stepping into a season where what once seemed impossible will become reality by God's power. Beloved, hear this truth: the attacks you faced were never about your present, they were always about your future. The resistance was so intense because the calling on your life is so great. The enemy tried to silence your faith, but instead, it has only grown stronger. Last night marked the shift where the plans of darkness were overturned by the light of God's glory. Heaven has spoken on your behalf, and the verdict has been sealed: you are victorious. I see angels rejoicing, for the blessings once restrained are now set free to flow into your life. Promises spoken over you before you were even born are coming to life. This is why your spirit has felt the weight of warfare. It was the final push before breakthrough. Beloved soul, the time has come for you to walk boldly into the purpose God has prepared for you. No longer will you live beneath the calling placed upon your life. No longer will you be bound by fear or uncertainty. The Spirit of the Lord is pouring strength into your heart right now. He is breathing fresh hope into places where you felt weary and restoring your vision where it had grown dim. Where you thought doors were closed forever, He is opening new pathways. Where you felt forgotten, He is reminding you that you are seen, known, and deeply loved. If you believe that God has chosen you for this divine season, comment Amen to affirm your faith and receive His promises. Do not let doubt cloud this moment, beloved. The same God who parted seas and calmed raging storms is the same God who fights for you today. His power is limitless, His promises unshakable, and His timing perfect. Your trials have not defined you, they have refined you. Everything you walked through has prepared you for the abundance now being released. Trust that even now, unseen hands are working in your favor, arranging blessings that will exceed your expectations. Beloved, I tell you this with urgency: the season you are entering is sacred. Handle it with faith. Guard your heart, strengthen your spirit, and stay rooted in God's Word, for the days ahead will reveal the fullness of His glory over your life. What began last night in the heavenly realm is unfolding even now in your earthly reality. The shift has already started, and the manifestation of God's promises is at hand. Heaven has moved, and now it is your time to rise and claim what belongs to you. Archangel Michael says, "Last night, the heavens witnessed something extraordinary, and the angels are still whispering about the power of God that was revealed. A divine decree was spoken, beloved, and it carried your name. The plans of the enemy were dismantled, and the blessings written for you were released into motion. Everything has changed in the unseen realm, and now, the effects are beginning to reach you. If you believe that God is opening new doors in your life, comment 777 to step into agreement with His divine plan. Beloved soul, you need to understand the magnitude of what happened. Heaven rose up in power, and the armies of angels descended to surround you. There were forces sent against you, plans formed in secret, but they did not succeed. The shield of God was upon you, and His angels fought relentlessly on your behalf. You are preserved because you are chosen. You are still here because your purpose cannot be erased by any power of darkness. This is why your spirit feels so stirred today, because the heavens have declared victory over your life. The courts of heaven were filled last night, and your name was spoken before the throne. The Father reviewed the promises written over you since the beginning of time, and He commanded that nothing shall stand in the way of your destiny. The scrolls of favor were opened, and assignments of breakthrough were released. I was there, leading the angels who carried blessings prepared specifically for you, blessings that no hand of the enemy can touch or delay any longer. God has remembered you, beloved, and His mercy has gone before you. This is the hour where faith must rise above fear. Do not let your current circumstances blind you to what heaven has already accomplished. The Lord has declared you victorious, and His decree cannot be overturned. Where there was lack, there will be abundance. Where there was sickness, there will be healing. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. The shift that took place last night has set into motion a season of divine restoration, and you are stepping into it right now. Beloved, I need you to see what heaven has already revealed. The obstacles you have faced were never meant to destroy you, they were meant to position you. Every closed door, every delay, every battle, it all prepared you for this exact moment. The angels have seen what is coming, and they are rejoicing, for the blessings approaching your life are greater than anything you have imagined. If you believe your breakthrough has already begun, comment 1111 to declare your faith in God's perfect timing. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed, a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The Lord's presence covered you last night like a mighty shield. There were storms forming against you in the spiritual realm, but they could not touch you. The darkness tried to steal your joy, your peace, and your future, but God commanded it to fall back. You are marked by His light, and no shadow can overtake you. You are covered in the blood of the Lamb, and that covering is your victory. Heaven is standing guard over you, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. The angels have gone before you, preparing the way for open doors and divine alignments. Promises that once seemed far away are now within reach, and opportunities long delayed are suddenly unfolding. You will soon step into moments where you will see God's hand so clearly that there will be no doubt He has been orchestrating every detail. Trust Him even when the path feels uncertain, for His plans are always greater than your understanding. Beloved, last night was not just a spiritual battle, it was a declaration of your identity. Heaven reminded the enemy of who you are and whose you are. You are a child of the Most High, called by name, chosen before the foundations of the world. Every lie spoken over you has been cancelled, every curse broken, and every chain destroyed. This is the season where God's power will be revealed through your life, and testimonies will pour from your lips. I see the angels preparing to deliver answers to prayers you have long carried in silence. The petitions you thought had been forgotten have reached the throne, and the Father has responded with favor. Blessings are being released, breakthroughs are unfolding, and miracles are manifesting. The time of waiting is over, beloved. Heaven has moved, and your story is shifting in ways you cannot yet comprehend. If you trust God's hand over your life, comment 222 to declare your confidence in His promises. Beloved soul, hold this close to your heart. God has not only fought for you, but He has gone ahead of you. He has stepped into your future and aligned it with His glory. Every detail of your destiny has been carefully written by His hand, and He has declared that no force can stand in its way. Last night marked the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with restoration, miracles, and divine favor. Heaven has made its move, and now it is your turn to walk boldly into the blessings prepared for you. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, the heavens are still rejoicing over what happened last night because God's power moved in ways beyond human understanding. The angels are in awe, and the spiritual realm has not stopped speaking your name. A divine judgment was rendered in the courts of heaven, and you were declared victorious. The chains that held you back were shattered, and your path has been cleared by the hand of the Almighty. If you believe that God has already begun releasing blessings into your life, comment 1212 to step into agreement with His divine will." Last night, while the world slept, a battle raged in the unseen realm. Darkness tried to close in around you, but the fire of God's presence rose as a shield. The angels of the Lord surrounded you like mighty warriors, guarding your destiny and defending your purpose. Every trap laid against you was destroyed before it could touch you. You are still here because heaven has preserved you for such a time as this. Nothing about this moment is by chance. I want you to understand this truth: your name was spoken before the throne of God. The Father remembered your prayers, your tears, and your faith, even when you thought no one noticed. He saw the nights you stayed awake in silence, battling fears, and the days you carried burdens in your heart. Last night, the heavens opened, and God's decree was released over your life. It is time. Time for blessings. Time for restoration. Time for answers you have been waiting for. Beloved, you may not yet see it, but the shift has already begun. What was broken is being healed. What was delayed is being accelerated. What was lost is being returned. The spiritual gates have opened, and what God has promised is flowing toward you even now. Trust what you cannot yet see, for the angels are carrying instructions and blessings to every area of your life. If you believe the Lord is aligning your destiny, comment 1717 to declare your faith in His timing. Heaven has revealed that you are marked by divine favor. You are not forgotten, you are not abandoned, and you are not overlooked. The very battles you faced were proof of your value in God's kingdom. The greater the warfare, the greater the calling upon your life. Last night, when darkness thought it could break you, heaven declared your victory. You are standing in the light of God's covenant, and nothing can remove His covering from you. Beloved soul, the angels are rejoicing because they have seen what is being prepared for you. Doors you thought were permanently closed are unlocking. Opportunities you thought were lost are returning multiplied. Relationships meant to bless your journey are being restored, and resources are being released from unexpected places. God's hand is arranging divine alignments that will place you exactly where you need to be at the appointed time. Nothing and no one can stop what He has ordained. I was there last night, leading the army of angels sent to fight on your behalf. I saw the plans of the enemy crumble under the authority of the Most High. Where curses were spoken, God replaced them with blessings. Where fear tried to rise, faith took its place. Where doors were slammed shut, heaven swung them wide open. The favor written over your life was reaffirmed, and no weapon formed against you will ever prosper. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Beloved, this is not a season to walk in fear but in boldness. Lift your head and know that you are a child of the King. He has clothed you in strength, crowned you with His glory, and positioned you for victory. You have survived every storm because His hand has never left you. Do not doubt now when heaven has already confirmed what belongs to you. Hold on to your faith, for you are stepping into blessings greater than you have imagined. The Spirit of the Lord is stirring in your life right now. He is touching places in your heart that have long been wounded, bringing healing where there was pain and hope where there was despair. The Lord is breathing new life into your dreams and setting your feet on solid ground. The same God who parted seas and raised the dead is moving on your behalf today. If you believe His power is limitless, comment Amen to affirm your trust in Him. Beloved, let your heart be still and know this: you are deeply loved. Heaven is not silent concerning you. God has seen every moment, heard every prayer, and counted every tear. Last night marked a turning point, and from this moment forward, you are walking under an open heaven. The angels are guarding you, the Holy Spirit is guiding you, and the favor of the Lord surrounds you like a shield. Step boldly into what has been prepared, for your season of breakthrough has already begun. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, the heavens are still alive with the sound of rejoicing over what unfolded last night." The power of God moved through realms unseen, and every angel witnessed his authority in full glory. What happened was not ordinary, it was divine, and it carries your name within it. Scrolls were opened, decrees were written, and blessings that had been withheld are now on their way to you. If you believe that heaven has begun to release divine favor into your life, comment 333 to align your spirit with His plan. Last night, there was a heavenly gathering unlike any other. The Lord summoned His angels, and your name was spoken before the throne. Every prayer you thought had been forgotten was placed before Him, and every tear you shed was recorded. God saw the weight you carried and declared, "Enough." The warfare surrounding you has been broken, and the chains that bound your blessings have been shattered. Today, you are walking beneath an open heaven where favor flows freely and abundantly. Beloved, you must understand this. The events of last night were a divine turning point. The enemy's plans to derail your destiny were confronted and destroyed. The battles you have faced were not random, they were evidence of your calling. The greater the resistance, the greater the anointing over your life. God has set you apart, chosen you by name, and sealed you for His glory. Last night, He reminded every power in existence that you belong to Him and Him alone. The angels stood guard around you while the presence of God moved mightily on your behalf. Assignments of darkness were canceled, and heavenly instructions were released concerning your future. The Lord is aligning people, opportunities, and resources to fulfill what He has promised you. Doors that seemed permanently closed are unlocking now. Obstacles that once seemed impossible are falling one by one. The shift has already begun, and you are stepping into a season where miracles will become your reality. Beloved soul, do not allow fear or doubt to cloud what God has already accomplished for you. Faith is the bridge that connects heaven's promises to your earthly reality. Right now, you are walking in the aftermath of a divine victory, even if your eyes cannot yet see the fullness of it. The angels have gone before you, preparing the way for blessings to manifest suddenly. If you trust that your breakthrough has already been released, comment 555 to declare your faith boldly. I must tell you this with urgency. The heavens have set a seal over your name. No word spoken against you will prosper, no weapon formed against you will succeed, and no curse spoken over your life will remain. Last night, God's hand covered you, His Spirit surrounded you, and His angels protected you from every unseen attack. You are marked by His light, and every force of darkness knows it. You are untouchable because the blood of the Lamb has covered your life. The Father has commanded restoration over every area where you have experienced loss. What was stolen from you is being returned multiplied. Where relationships were broken, healing is coming. Where opportunities were denied, new doors are being opened by His hand. The Lord is rebuilding everything the enemy tried to destroy, and He is doing it swiftly. You are stepping into a season where His glory will be revealed through you in ways that will silence every doubt. Beloved, listen closely, the angels are carrying your blessings even now. They are releasing answers to prayers you prayed in silence and granting you favor where others counted you out. The very areas where you faced rejection will become the places where God shows His greatest power. People will see the evidence of His hand upon your life, and they will know that His favor surrounds you like a shield. If you believe God is positioning you for uncommon blessings, comment 11:11 to step into alignment with His promises. The Spirit of God has declared a new chapter over your life, and nothing can reverse it. Every hardship you endured was preparing you for this moment of divine unveiling. Heaven has shifted in your favor, and earth must now respond to God's command. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. The blessings released last night are not temporary, they are generational. They will overflow into your family, your household, and every aspect of your future. You are stepping into a season where testimonies will multiply and miracles will follow you wherever you go. Beloved soul, I tell you this because heaven wants you to know how chosen you are. You are not here by accident, you are here because God's hand is upon you. Last night marked the beginning of a divine season where His power, presence, and promises are being revealed in your life like never before. Be still, trust His timing, and walk in faith. The shift has already happened, the battle has already been won, and the blessings are already on their way to you. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, the angels are still gathered, their voices filled with awe, because what happened last night was unlike anything seen before. The power of God moved through the heavens and touched the earth in ways beyond human understanding. A decree was spoken, your name was written upon it, and the path of your destiny shifted in an instant. Everything that stood against you was overturned, and heaven has begun to pour out blessings that cannot be stopped. If you believe this is your season of divine fulfillment, comment 222 to declare your faith right now. Last night, the Lord commanded His armies of angels to surround you. There was a war fought for your heart, your family, your future, and your purpose. I led those who were sent to shield you, and not a single weapon formed against you could prevail. The forces of darkness tried to place walls around your breakthrough, but God Himself broke through those barriers with His mighty hand. You are standing today because heaven fought for you when you could not fight for yourself. Beloved, hear this with your spirit, your name was spoken before the throne of grace. The Father reviewed the promises He placed upon your life before you were even born, and He commanded their release. There is no power in existence strong enough to stop what He has set in motion. Doors are opening that no one can shut, and the favor of God is positioning you for a season you never thought possible. What you thought was delayed has simply been preserved for this very moment. Heavenly scrolls were opened, and your future was declared victorious. The angels rejoiced as the Father's voice thundered over your destiny, removing every limitation and breaking every curse. The plans meant to harm you have been dismantled, and the blessings assigned to you have been set free. You may not see the full picture yet, but beloved, the shift has already begun. This is why your spirit feels so stirred, why your heart feels awakened, because heaven is aligning everything for your good. Beloved soul, the events of last night are directly connected to the promises God has spoken over you. Your season of preparation is over, and your season of manifestation has begun. You are entering a time where prayers you thought were forgotten will suddenly be answered. The years of struggle are giving way to restoration, abundance, and divine alignment. If you trust that God's perfect timing is unfolding, comment 1515 to step into agreement with His plan. The angels are moving even now, carrying blessings into places where your name has been spoken. They are preparing opportunities, unlocking doors, and setting divine connections into place. What seemed impossible yesterday is becoming reality today because the Creator of heaven and earth has commanded it to be so. The weight of delay has been lifted, and the favor of God is going before you to make a way where there seemed to be none. Beloved, remember this: every trial you faced was shaping you for the calling on your life. Nothing was wasted, not the pain, not the tears, not the waiting. Heaven has used it all to prepare you for the extraordinary season you are about to enter. Where you were once rejected, you will now be celebrated. Where you once lacked, you will now overflow. Where you once battled fear, you will now walk in boldness, covered by God's unshakable promises. The Father has commanded restoration over every area of your life. The blessings released last night are not just for today, they are generational. What is being placed in your hands will extend to your family, your household, and those connected to you. God is rebuilding foundations and planting seeds that will bear fruit for years to come. What you thought was over is coming back greater than before because His power has rewritten your story. Beloved soul, I was there when the enemy's accusations were silenced. I heard the Father declare over your life, no more delays, no more hindrances, no more chains. That decree shook the heavens and broke barriers that stood against you for years. Your breakthrough is not coming, it has already been released. All you must do now is walk forward in faith, trusting the God who has already gone before you. The angels are rejoicing, for they have seen the blessings assigned to your name. There are miracles unfolding, answers being delivered, and breakthroughs aligning perfectly with heaven's timing. Do not let fear or doubt blind you to the reality of what God has already done. You are chosen, beloved, and heaven has confirmed your victory. The battle has been won, the promise has been spoken, and the blessing is on its way to you now. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, the angels are still rejoicing over the victory won for you last night." The heavens shook as the power of God moved with authority, and your name was spoken in the courts of heaven. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Decrees were written, blessings were released, and chains that had bound your destiny were shattered forever. This is not just another moment, it is the beginning of a divine season where God's promises will unfold before your very eyes. If you believe you are stepping into your breakthrough, comment 777 to affirm your faith. Last night, a shift occurred that changed everything concerning your life. I stood with the army of angels as we waged war for your destiny. The enemy tried to steal your blessings, close your doors, and silence your prayers, but God declared victory in your name. His hand moved with power, overturning every assignment formed against you. You are standing today because heaven fought for you when you could not fight for yourself. You have been preserved because your calling is greater than your battles. Beloved, the scrolls of heaven were opened, and God reviewed the promises He spoke over you long before you were born. With His voice, He commanded blessings to be released into your hands. Prayers you thought were forgotten have been answered. The dreams you thought were buried are being resurrected.